All right, everybody. Welcome to Moonstruck Saga Episode 3. I know you would think it's Episode 2, but it's Episode 3. So, thus far in the Moonstruck Saga, our main characters, with the help of Rennick and everybody else in the crew, um, have I can count, thank you. Have set up what we need to do. We need to find a power source, we need to find some way of navigating, we need to build a ship. We need to make sure that we have the right weapons on the ship because we're going to the moon, everybody. As an entire crew, we're all going there. That is what we're doing at the beginning of next month. Well, no, beginning of next month we're going on a beach vacation because this month's going to be hard on everybody. But then we go to the moon because the moon is sending out an SOS. So the first step in that is finding how we're going to power this thing. And the only people that we know that have powered a spaceship in the past is the Harbingers. And we know an entire city of Harbingers, so we're going back to Ioni. And it's colorful and lovely, and I love Ioni, so we're going back. There are a couple new cards out there. There is, the duel one is just challenge one opponent to a duel. If you do it in game, you be just play the card and just you get to fight that person. But it's in a rock paper system. I mean rock paper scissors system that is in the Discord. I'll pin it so everybody knows how that works. But I think it's silly. I think it's fun. So if you're interested, go for it. The pay to pray card though. You generally only do it on yourself or you get somebody some permission to do it. It turns a 20 into a 1 and you get a prize. The person that rolled a 20, you turn it to a 1, you get a prize for it. And then right now it is the golden die. It only rolls 1s or 20s, and the 1 is always F in chat and the 20 is always cheered. You can then play the F in chat or cheer squad card on that to make it even better, but that's all it rolls. Then there are 5 of those cards out there. The next item, as soon as somebody gets this die, I'll post the next item. They are incrementally better. So the 5th one is roughly 5 times better than the first one. But we have to get through the you got to get through them all. So yeah, with that, let's get this game started. Okay. So we've got Nameless, played by Rob.
Hey there.
We got Quee, played by Elliot.
Skittles!
We got Tsoki, played by Not Forgiven, that just realized he has new art.
Yeah, so fancy.
And we got Vulpa, played by... Hold on. Sorry, I fucking choked to death right there. Vulpa, played by Linear.
Hello.
Alright, everybody. So... Airship flies past on their way to do other missions, and they drop you 4 off to meet with the folks at Ioni. So here is Ioni. I think Vulpa is the only one that hasn't been here before. Oh, maybe Nameless hasn't been here before either.
It's not loading familiar to me.
I do not believe so.
Alright. Vulpa, this city is... Actually, let me move us to this one, because I feel like you can get a better... This city is weird. The ground is constantly shifting. It feels solid when you take a step on it. But if you thought for a second you could swim in this, you will fall into it, and it will become liquid for you to swim in.
Can I ice skate on it?
Yeah, absolutely. If you think you can ice skate on it, it will allow you to ice skate. Although that does not change the traction for anybody else.
But I can ice skate on it.
Absolutely. If you if you get the hang of this place, this place is really good for people who can believe things are different than they are. Um, so as you guys show up, Tsoki, oh yeah, you wanted to make a wish at your wishing well real quick. Roll me a 20-sider. Let's see how that works out. Aw, nothing happens.
Guess it was nothing.
So, great. You've been here before. Like, everything's just like really cool. Like, people are like coming out, like they're looking out the houses and stuff and seeing you guys here, and they're so excited to see everybody. Like, multiple people are running out to shake everybody's hands. Some of them want autographs. There are a couple things, Tsoki and Kui, that you would notice that are different than the last time that you were here. They are still dressed as harbingers. Like, they are still wearing like harbinger outfits, but they're more nautical themed now. Like, some of them are wearing just sailor outfits. And you see a lot of hints to you guys' clothing in the way that they are dressed lately.
Oh my, how flattering.
Right? Some of them have like very rainbow designs. Some of them, like, there's definitely one that is basically a bat that looks like Simmons. Some of them are riding around on roller skates. You see a lot of outfits that just have like the Tomb Squad like Super S on it.
Fantastic.
You got, and also the TV aspect of this place has really cranked up. You see satellite dishes on the tops of buildings. You see very Times Square, you know, the giant screen in Times Square that like nobody should be able to hear anything out of, because that's not how TVs work, but and that's not how monitors work. But this one, you can see they are playing Silver Bullet Special, the last movie released by Lockstitch is playing on the massive screen. Some people are like dressed as cowboys. It's very exciting. Everybody is waving at you. You do have an invitation to see Of Authority, the leader of the city. Whenever you guys are ready, you guys can hear music coming from a jazz club. Where would you like to start off? Also, there's this general store here as well.
Are there any wild hats?
Like wild hats?
Yes.
Do you just want a hat?
Quee just wants a hat.
What kind of hat would Kui want? Because all you have to do is think about the hat and you'll be wearing the hat.
That's true. I'm gonna say she can't make up her mind. I can't make up my mind. So just like a bunch of different types of hats start appearing on top of my head. One's rainbow colored, one's a top hat, there's a bowler hat, one has little cat ears. There's a bird. Don't know how that got there, but apparently it's a hat.
Okay, I can do the cowboy hat and I can do the top hat, I think.
Apologies.
Turns out I just need all the hat. Okay, here's a top hat.
Ten out of 10.
Turns out I do not have a
That's perfect. That's
hat with
fine.
a cat-eared one.
That is okay. That is perfect. The top hat, cowboy hat. The top boy hat.
Top boy is a way to phrase that I wasn't ready for.
Or top gallon hat.
Nah, I like Top Boy hat.
And Top Boy.
Top boy.
This is of Sunrise, the little cowboy guy, and he is strutting across the street. His bottom half is he has 3 legs, much like most of the harbingers, and each one has a different like kind of spur on his cowboy boots. One of them is like a black cowboy boot, one of them is a brown cowboy boot, and one of them is just a croc. All 3 of them have spurs, and they are jingling, and he is taking as many steps as possible to make them jingle like crazy. And he's just like, looks at everybody. You see him like looking over. He's just like, brothers, welcome. And it's just like, and he starts handing out pamphlets. She's like, are you interested in taking in a show while you're in town?
What's possible? It's a show.
It's
What's
just
playing?
like, it's an amazing event. We're gonna have a little quick draw contest. And it's just like, and like you see him like pull out he pulls out a revolver, spins it a couple times, and like puts it away. It's just like, it's gonna be most excellent. Like you can participate in it if you want to. There's a charge for it. But
How
like
much
if
does
you
it charge?
it's a very simple 8 AP a piece. That's all.
I was gonna ask if you took Skittles.
If you spend 8 AP to make 8 AP worth of Skittles, they will take that.
It's still spending. Queen's not good at math.
Holy cow, that's a lot of AP.
Yeah, I'm down to shoot anything.
I'll just clap for whoever else competes.
What's the prize? It's a competition. It's got to have a prize, right?
Absolutely. If you win, and it's just like, you get the pot, minus a small like service fee. And then you just see like this guy comes running out. He's just like, move along, of Sunrise. Don't get him started. Don't get him started. And like, he's just like, Tsoki, good to see you again. And he puts his hand out, hand appendage out for Tsoki to shake. I think Tsoki would be able to tell that this is of authority, but this is not what of authority looked like last time you saw him.
I'll shake his hand and I'll say, yes, it's good to be back in your fine city. Much has changed since the last time I've been here.
More than you might know. I noticed right away. This is what of authority looked like last time we were here.
Right.
And now he's kind of dressed like an admiral. And he's just like, please, join us in the... join me in my office. It's just like, and he like leans over. That guy's a little weird. Like looking at of Sunrise.
Weird how?
He's one of the newcomers. This new batch of us have been like a little. Let's talk about it in my office. I've got to
Lead
actually
the way.
got to grab these hats separately. Turns out, so that I can put them on all of Quee's pictures. Wait, no, cowboy hats on top. It's about the production value. There we go. Now I feel better. Man, the Harbinger looks really weird with the pumpkin mask and the cowboy hat and the top hat on at the same time.
Very festive.
But for what What holiday?
The holiday of yes.
Oh, okay. My bad. Somebody add yes to the calendar.
I mean, why choose one holiday when you can have yes?
Exactly.
So, of authority walks in. He's just like, anybody need a drink? Anything? Drink, snacks? Don't worry, we've got everything.
I'll take one drink, please.
Can I just have a glass of fizzy water and I'm gonna dump a whole bunch of Skittles in there? It's gonna be great.
Absolutely. As you were saying like that, like it's coming right out of his table, and it's just like the fizziest water.
Oh, that's some good fizz. She's gonna start dumping Skittles in there, and there's like sparks flying and shit.
He is watching very like interestedly. Of authority considers himself he him, by the way.
Good to
Like-
know.
A lot of them are they, or they are they us.
I like your hat, by the way. Very
Thank you.
authoritative.
I felt like it makes me feel more in charge. People respect me more now that I have a hat.
You kind of look like a captain now.
It's like I would never want to intrude. I'm not much of the sailor type, but I do. It's just like, I feel like it's really good when I do this. And he goes to the window, and the whole room shifts a little bit. Like it gets a little bit darker, a little bit more solemn, and you see him put his hands behind his back. And at this point, he just like it's just hands, and he's just like, "I have something grave to speak to you about."
Wow.
Like,
Grave.
right? It sounds like super serious, and he runs back to it. Like he runs back to the chair.
I like the lighting change. It really adds to it.
It does. I do have something very serious to speak to you all about, but I really like it. He's just like, you can say something very solemnly with this hat, with this outfit on. He's just like, so, before we get to that, what brings you all to our fine city today? Also, have you seen the moon? And he, like, the ceiling opens up, and you guys just can see the moon above you.
Well, actually, the moon is one of the main reasons we're here.
I assumed that it had something to do with you.
Not everything is our fault.
Just the fun stuff.
Just most things. You know, like 95%.
Yeah, we make things happen.
I mean, and who doesn't love making things happen? Recently, we have had some things happen of our own. But again, we'll get to that after you explain why you have like deigned to visit us today. He's trying to be serious, but he's also just like big fans of you all, so
I'm gonna offer him some of the Skittle drink.
he's just like, oh, don't mind if I do. And he like your cup just splits into two cups. Like an amorphous blob situation.
Excellent.
And then he grabs that one.
As it should be. It tastes like rainbows. I can't describe that, but it's what it tastes like.
I'm gonna fuck everybody over for a second. He pours it directly into his pupil, and then
Ow.
his eyelashes from the bottom like work like a tongue, and he licks his lips, except for he doesn't have lips, so he just licks his eyeball.
That was absolutely horrifying. Do it again.
He's like, "Oh, stop!" And then he does it again.
Fascinating.
I love it. Does it feel good? Does it taste like something?
Absolutely, it tastes the rainbow.
Excellent. I'm glad. I'm glad you agree.
It tastes like whatever it to him. It tastes exactly like point for point what it tastes like to you. And
Excellent.
as much as you enjoy it is how much he'll enjoy it.
Perfect. I also forgot we rebranded the name because copyright, and so now they're Squeedles.
Ah, Squeedles.
I forgot about that.
Legally
Exactly.
distinct Squeedles.
I think Tsoki's gonna get up and he's gonna walk to the window. And he's gonna have his arms behind his back.
Oh, whole tone. Does the tone of the room change?
Yep.
All right, yeah. All right,
And he's just gonna say, "Well, you see, we have a problem." And then there's just gonna be like a lightning strike from outside. Just
That's so cool. How'd you do
and then
that?
Tsoki's gonna run back. He's like, "Yeah, you're right. It's just fun to do sometimes."
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, we're trying to get to the moon. We're not quite sure how to do it.
Mm. Uh, like yourselves, are you trying to walk there? Is there?
No, we're gonna build a ship capable of getting us up there.
A ship capable of getting to the moon. Sadly, the ship that those two crashed onto Ioni was destroyed last time Kui was here.
Oopsies. But maybe not, because it would have caused some real problems. So maybe not so oopsies.
He nods, just like, well, somebody did come. Like, we had a newcomer not too long ago. She promised that she could help us clean up the mess that happened out in the swamps area, and she's begun building a. She called it the Big Cell. It's a large thing. Apparently, it's making us a battery.
And is it one of the harbingers, or is it an outsider?
She was both. Very strange. She seems to, much like you, and much like your friend Royce, really took to this place. Like water. Like a duck to water. And then, like, little ducks start appearing on the ground and just quacking, and then, like, sink back into the floor. She was very interested in the wreckage from that ship. What would you ask us for the help of this ship? Like, what? How can we help you? Do you need help with designs? And like all around the walls in the room start turning into like whiteboards with the most abstract concept vehicles you've ever seen. Like, what if a car was a Mobius strip?
I think Vulpa's just going to point to a random one and just, what's that?
And he looks at it and like he strokes his face, and suddenly there's a beard, and he's just like, I don't know. But it looks neat.
It is. Well, can it fly us to a moon?
I mean, it could, I imagine. It's like, I think it could. But you wouldn't be able to leave this city with it.
Do we already have a design built up, or somebody working on a design?
I think so.
Okay, we're just here for the power source, right? So we don't have to specifically worry about that.
Yeah, we're using the plans from the shuttlefish.
Okay.
that we had.
That's what I thought. Well, of authority, to answer your question, we don't need designs per se, although I do find them fascinating. What we're here mostly to do is to secure a power source strong enough and capable enough to power our own design that we're making.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Like, us harbingers have been known to travel to space a time or two. And she's like, now, you know, our energy source is generally just us, but you should, like, head out to the swamp. Of Liquid could help you.
All right. Sounds like we have our destination. Now, tell us what was your problem? Maybe we could assist while we're here.
And he's just like, well, and you're gonna kind of be going out there anyway. We have been having a new crop of Ionians spring up lately, and they feel different. You'll see it once you meet them, but they, how do I put this gently? Feel like they don't have a soul.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
We cannot connect with them. Like, and like you see him like move his arm and everything like around the room shifts and like moves with his arm. We are all one, of course, in the city. We are Ioni, Ioni is us, unless we leave. But the new ones, they have no soul, and they have a lack of control. It's like they're cut from a different mold.
Maybe they just need some squeedles.
They're very antisocial.
They definitely need some squeedles.
Sounds like regular kids.
But they are for sure of Ione.
They look like us. They come from us, but we have no control.
Well, we can take a
Well, I
look
think
for sure.
yeah.
So, well, you would be doing us all a grand favor. Just it's through the swamp. Now, again, it's dangerous. Kui, you of course remember the swamp had a bit of a danger, but we're cleaning that up. Like the big cell is taking care of it.
Oh, excellent. Does it still have the fancy water?
It the fancy water came from another place, Kui.
Right. Apologies.
No, you're good. And she's like, it has. Well, there's a liquid out there. Of Liquid says that it should be taken care of no time, though.
Fun.
Well, I mean, I assume of liquid is an authority in liquid.
That would make sense.
If of liquid gets frozen, do they become of solid?
I don't know if Of Liquid is actually liquid.
Perhaps they're just made of liquid. I mean, if you think about it, we're like 70-something% water. So technically, we're all of liquid.
I'm pretty sure Kui is 70% Kool-Aid.
Kui is absolutely like 100% Squeedles at this point.
Just so juicy.
Hell yeah. Oh, my gusher.
We're all just skin gushers deep down.
Exactly. But I'm full of rainbows, so.
Well,
I say we
please
go check
enjoy.
it out.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, we should go check it out so we can help out.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys want to get right to work, it's gonna be right through this door. And he walks to like the window that was there a moment ago, but he opens it up in as a door.
Ooh. I love this place. Can you adopt me?
She's like, if spends enough time in Ioni, do they just become like this? Probably. I think so. I think eventually you would just get one eye.
Oh man. Well, I like both my eyes. They're two different colors. And that's pretty
Well,
cool.
Okay, but you could have like a swirling eye with two different colors.
Oh, that is a good point. But I do kind of like the binocular vision, though. It's very useful.
It's
Hmm.
just like, you could all belong here, and like, ignore that.
Just burning us.
He like gets between Nameless and Tsoki and puts his arm around both of them. It's just like we all fit in so great here. It's just like, and he like hugs you too.
How
yeah, I do. I
cozy!
agree.
Like he looks at Nameless. He's like, "You're getting closer. I mean, you just gotta spread that one out a little bit."
You know, he does look a lot like you, actually.
It's like he does look a little bit like us, and like boop.
And like, boop.
All right, brothers. Like, just squeezing a hug for these two again. It's just like, please be safe in there. It's just like, and if you find our new, younger siblings, please figure out what's going on there if you can. I just don't know how to get through to these kids.
You just gotta learn to speak the lingo, man. Gotta get hip with the times.
They're kind of aggressive. Like, not to me, but like, I mean, well, you'll see once you get out there.
It's okay. We have Riz. I don't know what that
And
means, but we
Squiggles.
have it. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Banning Elliot, turns out. This time wasn't an accident.
Mm.
Cat.
I gotta be a dick sometimes.
This is what is through the door, by the way. It is a large pipe. The wild thing is, it does kind of sound like somebody stuck and drinking water through a straw, like drinking soda through a straw, very specifically. Like it's effervescent inside of it. Um, there's not a ton of liquid on the ground like the last time you were out here, Kui. It is all getting pulled out to this. In the distance, there is a structure out here.
Ooh, structure. How very structural. It looks imposing. I don't know how I feel about that. It needs more squeedles.
I think Kui, that's actually very correct. This is the most structured thing that you've seen out here. Like in Ioni. It is very solid. Like if you go up to it and like thump it, it's gonna make like a noise, like you were hitting metal. And also, if you think about changing it, you can't.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not right.
No me gusta.
Is there an opening to it at all?
Yeah. Give me a 20-sider, Nameless. 13, yeah, 13 will do
Adventure.
it. Oh my god, 13 will be.
Nature just
Hold it,
whispers in the
Tsoki's here.
distance.
Hell yeah.
Nameless, your eye like glows so bright, and you've everybody else looking for an opening does not see it. Nameless, you see um what basically an emergency hatch into it.
I'm gonna pass that information off to the group and see if everybody's in agreement that we should check it out. Maybe open it, see what's inside.
Adventure is
Well, of
out
course
there.
we open it. Why would we not open it? It's there.
Yeah,
It's
seems like
asking to be
as we
opened.
open it.
Absolutely. It's like this, we'll just say that this is the hatch, like right here. As you open it up, like when you go in, it looks like this. Like imagine it's more like circular than this, but inside you see lots of different pipes. They're all going basically the same direction. What all of these pipes are for, that's up to you guys to find out, but it is Tsoki and actually all four of you, because you each have like used magic in your own ways. There is a lot of energy moving through this place. Like a lot.
And I'm guessing this is all solid as well.
Oh yeah. The stuff inside of it is not solid. Like you can I think especially after a 13 nameless, you can impose your will on the stuff inside the pipes. But like that's all like being like pulled down this way really fast anyway.
Is there like an opening in the pipes where one might place something?
I think there's probably like a valve that you guys could like open up if you wanted to.
We
We
should
could
put
always
Skittles in it.
make an opening.
We should put Squeedles in it and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that would be the solution for all the problems.
Absolutely. Squeedles are always the solution to all problems.
All right, Quee, roll me a 20. Roll me two 20-siders. Take the higher.
Okay.
2 sevens.
Figures.
Huh? Two tough choices. Okay. Quee, you can do this. Absolutely. But you will be setting off an alarm.
Mm.
Like, you can either set off an alarm when you turn this valve, or when you turn this valve, a bunch of steam is gonna like come out, and I don't know if you guys could hear the air quotes right there for steam is gonna like come pouring out of here and just fill this room. Choice is yours.
So I can gas us or set off an alarm. On one hand, it could be fun gas.
Yeah,
On the other hand, it could
I
be
for one
poison
love
gas.
both options.
Hmm. Let's see what the gas does.
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll grow like taller. It'd be fun being tall.
I
Though
didn't
I do
the
like being
smoke.
small.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. Hit you all with like maced with glitter. Okay.
Excellent. Queen is
Each
thrilled.
one of you, please roll me a 20-sider.
Love it.
Ooh.
So, Tsoki, with the 19, adventure. everywhere right now. Hold a 13. Like
Put it in my
if
pocket.
you no, oh sorry, not even hold a 13. You are getting maced with it. If you roll a success that is not a 13, it is a 13 for the rest of this game.
All right.
But it has to be rolled a natural success. Anything from 11 to 19 is a 13 for you.
You got this.
Your Skittles begin pouring out of your pocket.
Oh, come back!
You cannot get them to stop.
No!
You have just an abundance of Squeetles. And you can eat them as fast as you can, or you can hand them to people. They just keep coming out. So no matter where you go, you are leaving a path of Squeetles.
It is so good. I love it. She's not upset. There's nothing. At first, she's upset because she thinks she's losing them. I think I'm losing them. Oh no, not my Squeetles! But now Squeetles. I have an infinite supply of Squeetles, always following me. What's bad about that? Enjoy, everyone.
Wait, you're bleeding rainbow right now.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I think Vulpa just eats one.
Exactly. See?
What flavor?
It's definitely the green one.
Well, that's
Oh.
lime, so I hope you like lime.
Oh, okay. We're going by legitimate world rules for that, because I was gonna say it was Simmons Crunch.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. Not green apple. Sorry.
Fuck green apple
nasty.
Skittles.
Fuck green apple. It's sour. Whatever it is, it's sour as fuck.
Gosh, it's a sour Simmons.
Wait, so was this gas of the malleable stuff?
Yeah, that's exactly what this was. Vulpa, your face becomes blank.
Oh.
Just completely blank, and then you can shapeshift into anybody else of reasonable size at will. All of these effects are going to end when we're done with Ioni, by the way.
No.
But Nameless, you failed at it. The Nameless, when you get maced, you can feel it, and it hurts. You get some of your AP drained away. It's only two. Only two of your AP goes away. But there are many colors, many flavors of the rainbow in here. Somebody's also mixing in null in here. There is null metal in these pipes.
Quick, Nameless, have some Squeetles. They'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks. I'll just eat them off this trail.
Nameless leans over, starts pecking at the ground.
I mean, I'd be happy to get you some fresh ones. I mean, technically they're all fresh, but those have touched the floor.
I think with Nameless taking that damage, you guys can start to realize somebody is filtering this magic.
Well, that's just rude. Magic should be wild and free.
And it's all magic coming from the city.
It's all magic coming from the city and the water around the city, which is all just the city. But it's in all of that area is in a weakened state because of when the corruption crashed here. And they're still cleaning that up. The corruption isn't here anymore because we took care of that. No problem with that. But it still takes a minute to get it all fixed up.
All right, gang. I think we need to figure out who's in charge of this thing.
I'm gonna say that was fun. Now what? Figure out what's in charge. Gotcha.
It's all going that way, so I think we follow the flow of magic. Come on, let's go.
Let's follow the trail that we blaze. We just
For
takes
the
off
trail of
rewriting.
our own.
fucking
Oh, man,
runs.
we're gonna get to this one instead because like this is a different way that from you guys getting in here. So as you guys go forward, you start seeing like the pipes are opening up and like spewing liquid into it, and the main pipes, the biggest ones, are turning it a green color. Like it's looking for this green one. It seems like, and it's pouring into it. And I'm not gonna say you guys are seeing right away, but there is a guy like standing there. He has a large knife. You do see him like taking steps onto the liquid magic and like walking around it, like pacing back and forth. Like he takes a little test tube out and like puts it underneath one of the pipes, like holds it up and looks at it, and then pours it directly into his one open eye and
Yes, I've
nods.
heard of this. I think his name is Jesus.
Oh, it's of Jesus? Really?
I mean, he's walking on water, so.
Yeah, but you can
Well, yeah,
do that
but we
too.
can do that too.
Oh, that's true.
So
Wait,
are we
I can't.
all-
Well, try.
Are we all Jesus?
We might be. Wow.
Jesus Cristo.
In nomine Patri.
Or as a podcast that I listen to a lot calls him, J-Town. J-Town has a skateboard.
As he should. It's the only way to get around, really. Yay! Blasphemy!
But he does not see you yet. There. Even from a distance, you can tell something's a little off with this one. He does not one-to-one with the rest of them that you've met. You know what I mean?
So he must be the one that they're warning about.
Hi!
One of the new batch.
Oh shit, we're just
Hello?
waving? We're waving?
Hello!
He
Hi!
turns and looks
I
at
figured we
you,
will.
and an exclamation mark comes up in front of his eye instead of like a pupil, like a red, like,
Mhm.
boom!
Oh, I love that! That's so cool. Hi! My name is Quee. Would you like some Squeedles? These are my friends. What's your name?
He looks back and forth between everybody. He's just, I am of blood.
Oh, that's very serious. Hi, of blood. What you doing?
Taking samples. What are you doing down here?
Adventure.
We're coming to
Looking.
say hi.
Exploring.
See?
And he like looks at you. He's just like, how did you get in here?
Magic.
Walked?
No, we
Mostly
just
walking.
walked through the entrance.
That's magic.
There's no entrance back there.
Yeah, there is.
Like he looks over all of you, like specifically stopping on Nameless for a second, and then he like jumps back.
Jumping
like
is fun.
in a like he's on the water and he jumps back. And he pulls out like what looks like a Bowie knife.
Well,
And
that's it's pointy.
he's just like, I'm gonna have to take you all to a liquid. Like,
Oh, okay. We wanted to
That's
talk
him
to them.
Talk to. Yeah.
Yeah.
just like, if you don't, I mean, excellent, good. Well, in agreement. And he sheaths his knife and he pulls out like what are definitely like handcuffs.
Oh, that's not
I'm
necessary.
I feel like I believe that they are.
I mean, it's super not. We're just here to talk. Would you like a Squeedle? I seem to be producing an unusual volume of them currently. So I have more than enough to share.
Are they just like falling into the liquid?
That's what I was just thinking. That is so fucking dangerous. Like he sees them all, like you see them like dripping into the green liquid, and like very much like when you drop a Skittle in like vodka, and like all the color comes off of it.
Oh, well, that
Um,
doesn't look pleasant.
He looks at the water and he's just like, no, and like he pulls out his like he pulls an alarm, and just like the whole like place is just like meh, meh, meh. It's just like lockdown initiated, and he just starts running for a door.
Oh, is this
No,
voltage
wait!
too?
Come back! We need to talk to Liquid. Should we follow? Should we follow him? Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. We should
Okay, let's
follow.
go. Whee!
Can I like, turn into Ceylon and just kind of like fly a little bit?
Can Ceylon fly? I don't think I've ever once seen Ceylon fly.
I don't know if she's seen Ceylon fly either, but she's gonna try.
If we think it, we can do
I
it.
say if we believe it enough, maybe we can fly. I would love to
Ceylon
grow.
can fly. She's going to try.
So I would love to grow some fairy wings. That would be very fun.
Okay, hold on. All right, so Of Blood is like running full out. He's already pulled the alarm. Like one of the doors is beginning to lower, and he does the thing where like he ducks under it, and he doesn't have to do any slides or anything. But you guys are still a little ways behind him. He does see you all coming, and like he's standing at the other side of the door with his knife out. Like he wants to keep you in here contained.
Wait, we got snacks.
Skittles. Just throw
That's
Skittles
the
at him.
problem.
I can't help it. It was your stupid freaking gassy stuff that made my Skittles come pouring out.
Why are you unscrewing knobs?
Because curiosity. Like,
So-
you've never been curious about something. You're here studying stuff, Mr. Hypocrite.
I'm not so much studying as I'm writing down reports.
Okay, well, maybe I wanted to write a report on what was happening.
Is all this going while we're running to the
Yeah,
door?
this is all like, well, you guys are like full out running. Vulpa, give me 2d20. Everybody else give me 1d20. Vulpa gets the second because like you're like trying to fly with Ceylon's butt wings. Tsoki and Nameless have a tough choice to make. Let's see. First, Kui and Vulpa, you two make it easily. You guys don't even have to like slide. Kui's short enough that she just like can run under the door as it's closing.
She's just like, whoop! Made you look like a whack-a-mole.
He
Papa.
does try to take a swing at you, but how did you dodge it? He's going to like try to like slash at you to keep you in the door, but you are fine.
110% matrix slide. Just,
like a limbo?
oh yeah. Arms back, big smile, Skittles flying everywhere. Squeedles, excuse me.
It's Tsoki's short, but Tsoki also rolled a 7. So Tsoki isn't gonna be there.
I was gonna say, I think Tsoki took his time and he's like looking down at the liquid and being like, okay.
Here's your tough choice, Tsoki. You can make it and dodge an attack, or you can grab yourself a sample of this. A sample of it that has not been touched by Kui's Skittles. But if you take the sample, Of Blood is gonna cut you.
This is acceptable. I'll take my sample and get stabbed or shanked.
Oh, real quick, Vulpa. How did you get through? Because he's gonna swing for you as well. But miss.
I think so. She's going to like as she's getting to the door, cast Splitting Image, which is like go invisible briefly and like 2 clones, and like just in that time period, she's gonna like come out as Pim with the shotguns. So there's just gonna be like 3 shotguns aimed at him.
You do see
And
like
just like raw intimidation.
and he just like takes a step back. He sees you and like he moves so fast. You see him run up one wall and basically dive off of it, and that's where he comes down on Tsoki. And Tsoki, he is gonna like stab you in the shoulder.
Okay.
And like he's gonna try like he has to succeed an attack on it still, but he is going to try to hold Tsoki and like put the knife up to his neck situation to hold a hostage.
No, that's
That
so rude. We're just
that's
here
what
to
this roll is.
talk.
He's
Stop
good though.
fighting.
He did a pretty good job of it.
Stop fighting.
Like
I was gonna let him do it anyway.
Kinky.
Tsoki, immediately as this knife hits you, this knife is null metal.
That's what I figured.
So it's gonna do 4 damage and 2 AP damage.
Ow!
This close, you can start seeing things about their outfit. He is very mechanical. Like this one. Like it still only has the one eye thing, but it is covered by like a glass, like an astronaut's. No, not an astronaut, like a deep sea diver, an old timey deep sea diver situation. Very Bioshock 2.
Does their magic still register the same as
Oh no, not at
Carbon
all.
Yeah.
They read weird. Nameless, time for your tough choice. Like
Mhm.
as you're making it through, you can either you can make a clear attack on him. You can roll a 20 side and make an attack, try to help Tsoki out of his situation. Or you can turn off the alarm.
But I won't get through the door.
Or you'll get through the door either way. I think the he's not in a position to hold you back. So your tough choice is: do you want to help Tsoki or do you want to stop people from coming down here right now?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll and try and help Tsoki.
All right, give me that 20 sider. All right.
Yep, just how I figured.
So 9's not bad. It's still just a tough choice. He is going to do one of two things. He is either like you can hit him. Both of these allow you to hit him. He is either going to stab Tsoki again, or he is gonna like throw out 3 knives that are gonna hit each of you. He will hit Tsoki for 4 damage and 2 AP damage. He will hit each of you for 2 damage and 2 AP damage. With like little like kunais.
The other 3 of us?
Yeah. Like,
All right. Yeah, Tsoki, sorry.
Yeah, no. I can take it.
stab.
Oh, me getting hurt? No, Tsoki. we don't do camaraderie here.
I'll feed you so many Skittles after this is done. Squeals.
All right. So you guys are on the other side of the door. He's still holding Tsoki, and he's just like, she warned us against people like you. Gonna come in here, interfere with our plans, but you can't stop us.
Stop what? We don't even know what you're
No.
doing.
We can't stop your nefarious plans.
We just want to talk to of Liquid. The Admiral guy sent us. Wants to say hello, learn things, teach us how to do ship stuff.
The old ways are over. And he like pulls a knife out and he like raises it high. He's just like, it's just like, and now for new Ioni, and he begins to lower it towards Tsoki to stab Tsoki to try to finish him off.
Okay, now that's not nice.
Can I like shoot the knife?
Oh yeah, go ahead. You guys can do whatever you want.
Hey.
Sick.
Oh damn.
Oh wait, I
You just
never get
shot.
to use Deadeye. Yeah, I'm grabbing the knife.
Like you see the knife goes flying out of his hand, and he reacts like obviously you fucking like. Did you put a bullet through his hand? Or did you just hit the knife? Because with a 20, you could do whatever. Like you got it.
Well, yeah, because she has the Deadeye, and so like she kind of like she tends to attach like strings to her stuff, so she basically shot a string around it and pulled it, just like yoinked it from him.
Absolutely. So, this Bowie knife is it is made of null metal, and it is specifically designed to like make people bleed. I think it's somewhere between like a Bowie knife and those weird like hex blades. Have you guys seen them? They're kind of like spirally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the
Oh.
ones that are like just meant to rip the flesh.
Yeah, it's like that. And Soki's wound is like not looking great, but he does drop Tsoki.
Like, stuff it with Skittles! That worked in the past.
He lowers himself to like a very hunched over thing, and he opens his hands, and his gauntlets are also like claws, and he is looking around for an escape, but with a 20 he does not get to make his escape right now. The sirens are still blaring. You are in a hallway with of blood. What you guys want to do? Also, Soki's bleeding.
I would like to apply Squeedles to the wound.
You gotta roll me a 20-sided because I know what null metal touching those Squeedles is gonna do.
Oh, that's
And
true. Well, I already said it.
So a tough choice. Is this okay? So one thing, they become incredibly effervescent. Have you guys ever seen like what do they call it? Where the foam explode, like the toothpaste thing.
Oh no, I
What's that
just
called?
poured hydrogen peroxide in there. I'm sorry. But it's
They-
probably more painful than that.
Yeah, it's like just shoots up and out, and it can that in that moment it will provide cover for of blood to escape.
Oh.
Elephant's toothpaste. Yes, thank you, Rocco. And that's one option. The other option is he sees you go for it, and he's gonna try to like kick you in the head to try to get you to stop to not help Tsoki. But he doesn't escape anywhere.
So it's either let him kick me or let him go.
That is the tough choice.
Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped.
Oh shit. All right, he kicks you. It's going to deal 3 damage. It's not going to deal the AP damage. His feet are not null metal.
Ouchie. That's just rude.
It's very clear that he's down for a fight.
Well, that's good. Soki's down for a fight too, as he now has his lightsaber and is taking a swing.
All right, go for it. Yeah.
Tsoki, you're not doing good.
Yeah, I've been stabbed.
So, as he kicks, this is terrible. As he kicks Kui, he does slip on the blood. Soki's lightsaber goes over, like he basically uses it to dodge, and then he just starts breakdancing. Style, like he's like spins on his back, and Tsoki, you're just getting caught in the face with like hurricane kicks.
All right.
And gets slammed up against the wall. 3 damage to Tsoki. None to your AP.
Okay.
But he is still locked in his into his breakdancing.
Gotta commit. Respect.
Can I try then?
Absolutely.
I want to try and shoot him with my pistol.
Oh, I thought you meant try breakdancing.
No.
That would be really cool, but probably not right now.
Maybe if this fails, we can try and do a dance off.
Yep. The games always end up in a dance off somewhere. Oh my god. Oof.
Ugh. I think I've gotten multiple 3s.
Time to change your die color.
Mm-hmm.
He kicks your gun, like your gun arm up, unless let's make a roll with it. Okay.
Oh.
Right. So it was going to be a 3, but it got turned into a 13. Tsoki, how does adventure make this hit?
Well,
Like-
he's challenged me to a
Oh, go ahead.
breakdancing duel, which Tsoki is known for. So he kicks me in the head, which just knocks me to the floor, and then I immediately start breakdancing as well.
Okay, what is Soki's breakdancing look like though? Like, so he's doing the he's on his back spinning around. Then he goes up and does a handstand and just keeps spinning his legs around over and over and over again, like Chun-Li, but except for he's not floating above the ground. He's using his hands.
Tsoki's got a lot of spin. So I think he just gets on his head and starts spinning as well, but is spinning really fast into almost a drill motion as he's going in.
Absolutely, that just Nameless, just fucking just bang. And Nameless, where did you shoot of blood?
And his leg.
It just his spin just keeps going, and then he just he just screams and just slides, hits the wall himself, and it's he tries to get up, slips, and cracks his knee on the ground. You see him pull another one of his kunai out, and he's just holding it to you all, trying to keep you back. But
You're
is
such
down.
a drama queen.
Question.
We just wanted to talk. And you start cutting us and stabbing poor Tsoki. Like, God.
There's a very short list of people that aren't supposed to be here. He's number 1 on that list.
Why? He's nice. He's a good
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, why? I've been here before.
We're not allowed to let any of you in.
Well, you let 4 of us in.
I didn't let any of you in.
Seems like it's on your watch here.
What the hell, man?
I mean, I think if of Liquid might need to know about this.
That's what I set the siren off for. That she knows.
I'm
We
pretty
were
sure
trying to
set
go
this
and
on there.
talk to them. You just got mad at us for existing. It's not our fault. We didn't ask to be born.
Killed me. Broke me right there. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many squeedles all over.
Up to Quee's ankles now. She's so short.
If you dip the null metal knife into the squeedles, what happens?
They explode.
Spicy.
So I think this is gonna be a speaker right here. It wasn't a speaker originally, but it is now. And a voice, a distorted voice comes through it, and it's just we meet again, Tsoki.
So
It's
do you know that voice?
Do I know this voice?
Who's your friend?
Roll me a
I was
20-sider.
I have an idea, the player, but I don't know if Tsoki.
Tsoki just forgets who this person is.
It's actually the distortion that would be throwing it off. You know what? I think Soki, who do you think it is?
Is this my good friend, Little Lithium?
This is it's like it's liquid lithium now.
No,
Isn't that used for depression?
no, it can't be.
Of liquid lithium?
It's like I am not of anything. I am me. It's just like so I knew it would come to a time where you all would show up here. I just thought I had more time.
What are you up to this time, Lithium?
It's just like all this power, and they use it for shows and jazz parties and building their ridiculous city. No. I will take this all for myself. I will rebuild my space station.
Space station?
And I have heard all about your attempts to go for the moon. We'll beat you there. The moon will be ours.
We could go together?
No, we can't.
Oh, but why
We
not?
cannot go together. I've been informed that is wrong.
But why not? We could be friends. We can fix this. We can give them squeedles.
Lithium works for the alchemists, and they're number one on my shit list. And I've only got one name on my shit list, I'll have you know.
Is it lithium?
No, it's the alchemist, I just told you. It's one name, how did you get it wrong?
That's-
I mean, alchemist isn't exactly a name, but I guess in fairness, neither is lithium.
How dare you? My name's my name.
Oh wait,
Your
that's
name
a
is-
two-way speaker? You can hear us? Oh.
It's a two-way situation. Like, hold on.
Did you know that your name is something for depression? Does that mean you cure depression? Or treat it, actually. There's no cure for it.
I end depression.
Oh!
I'm really depressed right now, so I think it's working.
That's really useful.
You know, I don't think you all are taking this as seriously as I thought you would.
I mean,
Did you want us to take it seriously?
do you
I thought
even
we were
know
gonna
this?
have of course I know you.
Well,
How
then
did-
I'm not sure why you're surprised.
How did? Just like you get to one job, everybody.
We can't do... Again, have you met us? I'm sorry.
It's like this is where your story ends anyway, Lockstitch. None of you are making it out of this alive.
I don't think that's true. Patagon and I wrote sick beats while we rocketed a rocket away. So I'm pretty sure we can get past this.
I think this alarm can make a pretty good new beat.
Yeah.
We can call it security breach. Is it a whole breach? Yeah.
It's like, of blood, kill them! And he like tries to get to his feet, but again, you shot him in the leg, so he falls back down.
That's not gonna work, silly. But good job trying.
And he's just like, I'm sorry, ma'am. And you guys all see him pull out, and he's holding up that kunai, and he just stabs it into his own eye.
Oh. Suicide is never the answer, kids.
You just like drown in Skittles.
He falls
Or
over,
Squeedles.
and just like the green liquid is like pouring out of that wound.
Oh.
And it does seem to be going a direction. It is going the direction that the door is not, heading that way.
Maybe we should follow it.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Onward! To the trail that we blaze!
Oh, okay.
5-person in the tubey speaker thingy. Have fun.
Why is liquid a speaker? That's so weird.
It's liquid lithium.
Liquid, sorry.
I have a name.
Okay, bye, liquid littlum, lightlum, whatever. Bye.
And then, like, her talking to somebody off screen. Is it really that hard to, like, say? I don't think it's hard to pronounce. Like,
Nod,
lithium.
nod,
But,
nod,
like,
num.
she's like, is this, what's wrong? As you follow it down, you do see it, like there is a large person, like, standing at the end of it. He is wearing, what can only be described as, like, thick, like, mm, like, thick armor, and he's holding a little wine glass that, like, a champagne flute, sorry, that is filling up with the green goo that came out of blood.
What a fancy little lad.
He looks friendly.
Right?
So yeah, we can just walk by him if he's friendly, right?
You hear Liquid Lithium's voice come over. It's just like, of boom! Kill these people!
Of Boom. That's such a neat name. Do you make
It's a
loud
lot more
noises?
imposing than of blood.
Right?
Well, I mean, all the names are like they're kind of all of something are imposing when it's the harbinger of blood. That's terrifying, right?
He should have really been of dance. He was really a lot better at dancing than he was at stabbing.
That would be really cool too, to be the harbinger of dance. How neat.
No, you can't just be the harbinger of dance. You're not a harbinger. Well, I mean,
I
are
would
you?
be the harbinger of rainbows. Or something.
Queen pulls off a pretty good parrot. I think she could do a harbinger.
That's true. I do pull off a really good parrot.
Hold on. It's like, and like, of boom's just like toasts you with the champagne fluid. It's just like, I'm sorry. Your journey ends here.
You know, people keep saying that, and it keeps not happening.
And it's just like, but
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 what
I'm
if
like-
our journey didn't end here? What if it just kept going? What would you do then?
well, I would have to be dead. But there's no way you can kill me.
I mean, are you sure? Because, like, there have been a lot of people who've said that.
It's like, you are surrounded by high explosives.
And you're surrounded by squeedles.
When was the last time you were hugged?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've never been hugged.
Oh, Queen just sprints over and hugs him. It's okay. They're there. They're there. You're just like comes up to his
Okay.
knee.
Okay, just roll me 2d20, Quee.
Okay. Oh, sadness and pain.
Oh, don't worry, that 12 works though. The two is bad, but you're taking the higher.
Yay!
Unless somebody lowers the 2 to a 1, and then you're taking the 1. But I don't
Please
think anybody.
no.
I don't think anybody
Isn't
hates
that
Quee.
cruel?
Why would you put that idea in their heads? I'm gonna get punted like a
Nobody
gnome.
was going to move it to one.
Like, Quee's wrapped around his leg, and he's just like, "Ew, stop! What is this?"
It's called affection.
Ew. Vulpa, Nameless, and Tsoki, you see the bombs he was talking about planted around this area while he is distracted by Quee hugging his leg. They are relatively large bombs. You can tell without even a roll. Like, you can tell these are null metal bombs. When they blow up, they are gonna hurt.
You're
But-
only grossed out because you've not experienced kindness before. But you are smart and important, and booms are really cool, and I'm not sure anyone's ever told you that before. Has anybody ever told you how cool booms are and how cool you are?
It's like, I've always personally thought that they were cool, but like, we're encouraged not to socialize. We're supposed to.
That's so sad.
I was only made like a month ago.
Oh, but you should have so many friends by now. I'm incredibly obnoxious, and look at how many friends I have.
Honestly, I've never left the cell.
No, you should come with us. You would like it, right? Right, guys?
We
Boom
have
would
so
fit
many
in.
people that are great with bombs.
Right?
And
He
then
would
there's a
fit
great
right in.
guy. I think his name was Scala. Really great with bombs. You would love him.
And our munitions person, I think they would think you are the bomb.
Eh,
No,
eh.
he's the boom.
Okay.
Hey, of Boom, can you do me a favor?
I'm supposed to be killing you.
Yeah,
But we're
yeah. You
but
can do
love.
that after. Can you do me a huge favor?
Okay.
Can you say, "Hey, you guys"?
Hey, 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 you guys.
That was
Hey,
it.
you guys aren't supposed to be here.
Nameless wants to go and go hug him now.
Aw,
Yay, more love! See?
truffle shuffle.
You should absolutely be our friend. You are a really neat person, and you need to learn self-worth and love. And I think you could learn that with the crew. They're really good at that, especially Ceylon. You should come have a spa day with us.
Over the intercom. It's like, I don't hear any explosions of boom. Is everything going all right out there? I knew I should have installed cameras.
We're making friends. It's great. Thank you for introducing us to Of Boom. He's really nice. You are he, yes? Or is it? Or do you use other pronouns? I'm sorry if I misgendered you.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, then yeah, we should call you they for now until you decide for yourself, because that's a journey you have to go on. But we'll help you if you need it. Mostly we'll just be there for you though. Emotional support.
Emotional support, Quee.
Yes.
Everybody needs an emotional support queen.
The adventure is the friends you make along the way, isn't it?
Exactly.
What it is.
Thank you.
Two Squad's motto, I think. Other than Squad.
I forget that, like, you guys never want to kill any enemy I make. It's just like you guys just want to befriend everything.
That's how it started.
Look, some people need therapy. I am not a therapist, but some people just need hugs. And Mr. Boom here or ex Boom looked like they needed a hug.
Nameless and Quee, you two hugging this dude, his energy is changing. Like, and Tsoki, you can see it from where you are, that this guy is starting to change shape. And like very similar to the other Ionians that you guys have met.
Yeah, it's becoming normal again.
Who are
See,
we to
it
say
is
what's normal?
societal outcasting that is the problem with the youth.
Exactly. See, we can't judge normal. You're wonderful, Boom.
Oh my god.
You
Thank you
know,
so much.
I actually think
You're
you'd be
welcome.
really great doing special effects and pyrotechnics at the movies.
Oh, that's very true. You might have fun with that.
It's always been a little bit of a dream of mine to just be in the movies ever since she didn't know that she left it on, and I watched it. I saw an episode of the Patagon show, and I thought, oh man, if only I could be a talk show host.
Oh, Patagon is very nice. I'm sure that he would give you tips. Patagon's really cool. He wrote a song with me,
Oh, could you sing it for me?
Oh, it's not the same without Patagon, unfortunately. And
You wouldn't have like a recording of it by any chance, would you? Like, I
Wait,
think
can I just become Patagon?
just gonna like dig in her pockets. I mean, if you want to become Patagon.
Just shapeshift into Patagon?
Do you know the song?
Yes.
Okay. Whole break. Let's go. Whips out her violin. Let's go.
For the record, I don't think she does. I think she's just improvising.
That's
this is
fine. Quay can work with it.
improvising on Ioni works. It works. Both of you roll me 2d20. This is gonna be so dumb.
Oh God!
20 and a 13 is
Wow.
wild.
Woo!
You going hard.
Improvising works on Ioni, all right? That's
do.
proof.
All right, let me just. Here we go. Like 1 second. Let me make sure everything is where it needs to be. Because this is gonna be real dumb, for the record, everybody. Like, you see him begin to shift and change, and now he just looks like a talk show host, but with one big eye. His like a microphone is out.
I love your hair so much.
You look wonderful.
You're so cute.
And he's just like, it's like, thank you very much. With us today, we have Nameless and Kwee. Of course, we also have Patagon, and I believe in the distance over there, we have Tsoki. Tsoki, of course, the #1 most not welcome person in the big cell. What brings you all here today? And he, like, hands the microphone over, like, he holds the microphone over to, like, interview you all.
Oh my god, hi. But we were interviewing you. How do you feel? I want to know how you feel.
The rainbow-esque colored liquid, the liquid here, like as it's like filling up with squeetles, is like changing. Instead of like being purely green, it's going back to like rainbow colors. I believe like it forms into. You guys like know on like a talk show late at night, there's the desk and then there's the chair, but then there's usually like a couch next to it as well that has other people sitting on it.
Yeah.
That happens. It all just suddenly appears.
Oh my
No.
gosh. That is so cool.
It's like I feel great. Like this is amazing. I have fingies.
Fingy!
It's like, of Boom, have you killed them yet?
He has killed our frowns by turning them upside down into smiles.
It's like, God damn it. And he's just like, she's gonna try to kill you.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I'd expect nothing less at this point.
Like, I'm like, it's like, thank everybody for tuning in to the Of Boom show. After this commercial break, we will have our 4 intrepid adventurers venturing further into the big cell to discover
Ooh.
the reason that liquid lithium is here. And she's like, we all look forward to that, don't we? Anything to say before the commercial break?
I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so proud of you, Boom. You look so happy.
Make sure to tell them to buy Patagon plushies.
Yes. They're very soft.
It's like, absolutely. It's just like, everybody, please, we are sponsored today by, and he pulls up a paper, we are sponsored today by Krieg's at Market Square. #1 place to get
Yay!
a Falafel Popper Jr. I have also heard they are selling multiple pastries that I have forgotten what they were called, but they are made by Clem.
They're delicious. You should try them.
Like,
Slim makes really good lemon bars.
endorsed by Kwee. It's just like,
Me.
Malasadas. Did I say that right? And it's just like, he taps the card. He's just like, he's just like, and 1 break. Everybody, by the way, if anybody was looking at a television screen, they saw that. Like, that was actually, like, broadcast.
That's amazing. Boom, you are so impressive. You're a real cool guy. I was right. You're very cool.
She's like, I thank you very much. Just so you know, Ahead is Lithium's strongest fighter, and she's a real problem. Now, Lithium's a problem, but of Fortune's very dangerous.
That's such a cool name, of Fortune.
She's pretty terrifying. You can't hit her with any ranged attack, so don't try.
Okay. Could we?
Well, what if
Do you
we
think?
like close with the range attack?
I was gonna say, what if it's like an emotional ranged attack? Because we've done pretty good with those so far.
Well, I mean, I don't know. And she's like, also be very careful. Where you're going, there's a lot of null metal.
Speaking of, are you gonna be able to get out okay? Like, we're not gonna just leave you, but
Oh no, I know
I'm
where
not-
the exit is.
oh, good. Can you point the direction before we leave, just so we know?
He pulls out a little map that's just basically you are here. It's just like, okay, so the exit is over here, and he puts a little X on it, and he's just like, and now lithium, or like liquid lithium, she's down here, but here's the safer way to do it. Like, you're gonna want to go up through here.
Oh. I'm terrible with direction. Is anybody else better?
Yeah, that's a negative.
Oh.
I'm good with direction. Don't worry.
Thank God.
This guy was basically gonna be a Fat Man fight from Metal Gear Solid 2, for the record. But imagine if not on rollerblades, he had a Razor scooter. So I'm just explaining why he's about to hand you all 4 Razor scooters.
Oh, I
Well,
love
I
it.
guess we diffused that situation.
You didn't laugh at my joke earlier.
Everybody in just dead silence, looking at. And he's just like, here, these will help you get around faster. As he like hands each one of you a little Razor scooter.
So he's hopping on that immediately. Like,
Popping
no
wheelies.
tricks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, would you like some Squeedles, Boom?
For sure. He puts his hand out.
And just lifts her jacket pocket, and they just go dumping into his hand.
You see him stuff them into his pupil, and then his iris chews them.
That is so creepy. I love it when you guys do that. Do you really need to chew, or is it more of like a just like you feel like you should?
I don't know. Do you
Huh.
need to chew?
I definitely have to chew, or I'll choke and die. It's happened before.
Well, that's why you just blend everything first.
That's disgusting.
Nameless gets the Squeedle and tries to put it in his
Have you
hole in his
had
eye.
a tail shake?
Oh,
It works.
Nameless, I don't. Oh,
1000% works. It tastes delightful.
well, I'm glad you like it. Somehow it's creepier when you do it. Not because you're creepy, but just I'm used to there being an eyeball in there. I don't know.
Do you chew it with the hole in your eye?
Yeah, with my winks.
Absolutely. Just wink, chew, wink, chew, wink, chew.
Quaid looks absolutely horrified and disgusted, but is like, what does it feel like?
Crunchy and chewy at the same time.
But in your
Fascinating.
eye hole?
Words can't describe such pleasure.
Oh. Alrighty then. I asked.
Oh, Boom, are they dead? I haven't heard a single explosion. That's kind of your thing.
There have been
Wait,
plenty of
hold on.
explosions.
I actually have the ability to make fireworks. Can I just set off fireworks?
Ooh, I was gonna say
sure.
he exploded in fame, but that works.
He's got a booming voice.
Exactly.
Just kind of like, just a bunch of fireworks in the area.
Give me 2d20 to see how convincing they are. So a tough choice. They can be incredibly convincing. But you do set something on fire that we don't see get set on fire, giving you like a limited time to be here. You're basically putting a clock on this game. But Lithium will be convinced that Boom killed you.
I don't think she was trying to really make it convincing.
Okay.
Like, she was just like, mocking her almost. Like, there's no firework. Well, boom! Here we got booms. It's like completely celebratory explosions, not even close to like dead explosions.
For some reason, like the frickin' America's anthem is playing, the Star Spangled Banner.
America's anthem.
Listen,
They're just Starborn Melody is playing.
there you go. That's better.
Just to the beat.
We're just dancing, having a dance party now.
Hull breach detected, hull breach detected, hull breach detected. All right. You guys can just, for the record, like, I had like these guys that you guys were supposed to like deal with. They were just my little like soldier guys. But you guys are like, nah. We're not only gonna go in the pipe and skip like having to go outside this place. We're gonna just make friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Friendship is power. And magic.
Mm-hmm.
And adventure.
It never goes the way you plan.
Exactly. So we just like conga lining on our sick razor scooters down the way.
Yeah, we're racing.
Oh my god, she is so cool. Ma'am, your hair is so luscious. It flows in the wind.
It really does. This is clearly the door. Like if there was like a sign, like an arrow just pointing down, it's just like this is where the big bad is, inside here. Oh, let me like move her so everybody can see her. This is what she looks like, everybody. Alright, so Of Fortune stands there and she's got a big ass gun and she aims a big ass gun at you and she just yells, "Halt!" It's like, I'm not as weak as Of Blood and I am not as dumb as Of Boom. It's like, your adventure will end here and now.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, she is a lot more intimidating than the other two.
Right? Ma'am.
Like, slay.
Tell us who's boss.
I'm boss. Like, this is my room. Like,
Yeah. Queen.
Yes, thank you, but I have to stop you all now.
But have
But
you
why?
considered like not stopping us? Or like they said, why? Yes.
Well, if you get through, I assume that you're going to try to hurt Lithium or stop her from doing what she's doing. And what she's doing is good for me. We're going to go to the moon.
Why do you want to go to the moon?
She says there's cool things up there.
There's cool things
Ancient
down
things.
here. Have you seen all these Squeedles? Have you seen Nameless? Have you seen... My brain just turned off. Vulpa! Have you seen Tsoki? They're all super cool, and they're all down here.
Well, I
do like
see
a
them.
kickflip.
Oh, shit.
Be
Roll me
really cool.
2d20.
Two terrible rolls.
Oh, shit. Tsoki's kickflip is not very good.
Oh no, but you tried.
I'm
A
used-
for effort.
I'm used to skateboards, not scooters. Apparently.
You tried to kickflip on a scooter? I'm not even sure what a kickflip on a Razor scooter looks like.
Not
Like-
good.
Tsoki, your Razor scooter goes falling through the cracks
Oh no.
and it is lost forever.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Tsoki. You can have mine. Can I like ride on the back with you? I'm very small, but it'll be yours.
I don't. I could probably just make my own.
I'm totally up to you. Just wanted to offer.
I'll figure it out. You keep yours.
Okay.
I got
The
people. I know
offer
people.
is always open.
She is gonna snap out, like, that was not good enough to catch her attention, so she does aim her gun at you and just opens fire, and this is on everybody. So Nameless, you are the first die. Kui, you are the second. Tsoki, you're the third. Vulpa, you're the fourth.
Oh shit. I have no idea which of those is which.
Yeah. So
Nameless, she
1.
rolled a 1 on you.
Oh shit.
That's perfect, right?
It is like the perfect thing that you could. That's the best you could hope for. Before I narrate anybody else, wait. Tsoki's the third, but Tsoki's is a 13.
Right.
What are the
I
chances?
should also point out, with splitting image, a coin flip must be made to target me or not.
Well, let me do that real quick.
Yeah, heads you are targeted, tails the duplicate is targeted.
One is heads, and one is tails, two is heads. Why didn't that work? Oh, there it
It
is.
did.
Oh,
Ow!
sorry, I'm eating a carrot, but I keep trying to like expect to not have to talk.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
All right, I ate it. But yeah, Nameless. She goes to shoot at you. What do you do? This is basically a crit success for you. Before anybody else gets shot at, what do you do?
Can I do like I want to do the that like that drop spin thing that you do during breakdancing? You know what I'm saying? Like
The
right
like
before you-
helicopter kick thing?
Yeah,
That's so cool.
that's what I do to dodge it.
Oh, you don't like you dodge it absolutely. Are you like hitting back? Are you like because you get another effect as well? Like
Oh.
you can either hit her or have some kind of effect on the stage. What would
Can
you
I
like?
okay, so this is what's gonna happen. I am going to do like that kind of like helicopter down spin, and as I do it, I'm gonna grab some of the trail of squiddles, and I'm gonna throw it like pocket dust at her eye.
Pocket squeals.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, all right. I love it. Roll me 2d20 and take the higher.
Oh, look at that, 220s.
I can see the 4 and the 12, but the 12 does it.
Oh my god, why are they so dark?
Back to black dice.
Good
So
god.
I'm gonna roll 120 cider, and if it's lower than what she rolled on everybody's attack, like you guys it gets changed to that. Nope, it was 18, so it does not go down. She still successfully hits, but you do see her start to like her eye starts to like do the explosion things of like the null metal hits the squeedles. Vulpa, you get shot for 4 damage and 2 AP damage. Also, Kui, 4 damage, 2 AP damage. As like these are basically they're not bullets, they're rods of null metal that go flying through like they are stuck in you. They are not sharpened in any way. You just like it's like a punch that's like inside you now.
Ow.
But Tsoki, she rolled a 13 against you.
Yep.
How do you counter this attack with adventure?
I'm wondering if we do a style change. I go all Matrix and I stop the metal rods as they're coming in at me, and just have them like clank to the floor. It's like, I'm tired of getting hurt. I don't like this anymore.
He's starting to believe.
Believe.
We're in Ioni.
Tsoki.
This is my domain.
Quick, take some squeals.
The turn order goes back around. She's holding her face as like you've cracked the glass around her eye. It is like you do see like some green liquid leaking out of that now as she's like trying to hold it back, and she's just screaming, "You tiny little bastard!" firing at Nameless, but like missing completely as he breakdances.
Go Nameless. Go Nameless. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Is it his birthday?
Maybe. Is it?
is-
Nameless, when's your
it's-
birthday?
It is today.
Oh shit! Happy birthday to you. You are so cool.
Multiple speakers like, "Happy birthday to you." No, turn that off. "Happy birthday to you."
That's such a great feature. Just to have like voice activated happy birthday sound.
Right?
I thought
This
it was a
is-
good feature for like productivity. I thought it would make people feel better, but like not when it's like my enemies using it.
Aw, so you are a halfway decent boss.
Of course, I would never be a bad boss. It's just like
Aw.
I might be a big bad evil gal, but only true monsters are horrible bosses.
See, you have good in you after all.
I never said I didn't. I just think you guys are bad.
But why? What did we do? I mean, besides
Well-
the obvious.
You guys nailed me to the ground and like it blew my ship up while I was inside.
I
Well-
didn't do that.
You were kind of trying to hurt us real bad.
What do you guys want? Like, are you guys gonna attack her? Or are you guys like, and you attack, like, there were air quotes at that time too, can just be your fucking, the thing that you guys keep doing of making people your friends if you want to, but you still gotta make rolls and stuff.
I think I'm gonna need to not have quite so many ouchies. I have a lot of ouchies. I might be bleeding this time.
I kind of low key wanna, because Moon said like we can't shoot this person, right?
Yes, they said ranged attacks were not likely to hit.
So
We
I'm
tried
just,
the emotional ranged attack.
I'm just gonna like go full speed scooter directly towards her.
Have fun.
And then just like try and stick the knife I stole from of blood into her. Like a drive-by knifing
On a
Oh
razor.
my
scooter.
god!
razor scooter.
Oh my god, Vulpa brought a knife to a gunfight!
Alright, Vulpa, roll me 2d20 and take the higher.
Vulpa stole a knife to bring to a
Oh,
gunfight.
Alright, where you stabbing her when you drive by? Also, what cool stunt did you do?
I think she just, I don't think she has to do this. I think she just played chicken. Just straight up was like, intimidating, going straight at her, and then like just last second turn and just stabbed the knife into her leg.
Absolutely, like, she's just like, "God damn it! And she falls over.
Looks like you don't have a leg to stand on. Ha. No, but seriously, I'm bleeding.
You get used to it.
Did you want to try to take care of that, Queen, or are you just like letting it rock?
Can I just stuff Skittles on it? Or in it?
Roll me 2d20.
Squeedles in the bullet holes. That'll work, right?
Mm.
It
Nope.
did not.
Did it work?
It
You
went
sure
real.
about that?
She's lost
Oh.
too much blood to believe. She's a little loopy.
Quee,
Mhm.
like, do you know what I'm talking about when I say elephant toothpaste?
It's not stuff that puffs up real high to the ceiling, right?
Yeah, it's that stuff.
Uh-huh.
That is coming out, and I do not want to say every orifice,
Yeah, that would be bad.
but all of your like head-based orifices are just ejecting like that, like
This
rainbow color. It's your eyes, it's your nostrils, it's both your ear holes, it's your mouth, and it's just like pouring out of you.
the question is, does it feel awful or
I think
healing?
it does, like
Okay.
because I love the way that horseradish feels.
Okay.
But if I felt that when I wasn't expecting it, or like wasabi, in coming out of your entire mouth.
So what you're saying is this is like if I held my nose while I was throwing up.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
because
it's null
that makes
metal
that
if you mixed
happen.
in with that. Like you are
Oh.
purging all the null metal from you, but you feel it all pouring out of you.
Okay. So it is
It's gonna
healing, but I just dumped a whole bunch of like turpentine in there. Not a good thing.
it reduces
Turpentine?
you to 1 AP.
Oh,
You have a single AP left.
rip. Splat.
But it did
Just
heal you for 4.
just splats into the squeedle goo mix.
And like, if anybody's looking at Kui while this is happening, you do see flecks of null metal like in that foam. What's everybody else want to do? Nameless, Tsoki?
You got it, Nameless.
Ranged attacks don't really work.
She's laying down right now, by the way. She's got a knife in her leg. She's trying to like reload her gun, which basically loads like a giant crossbow, but
Oh, okay.
with bolts.
Can I do like a ditch effort, try and dive and peck at her eye?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Give me
Just a 20?
2d20. 2d20
2d20.
for sure. At 19 does it.
Yeah.
She's just like throwing punches at you, like, get off me, you dumb whatever you are, and just like peck as her glass begins to break.
I done did the birds to you.
Would that
You just
19 go to
got
20 because it's physical?
Oh
just
yeah, it
got
will be a 20 because
Hitchcocked.
it's physical. Absolutely.
You just got Hitchcocked.
See? The birds, the birds.
And then
That's
you
when
hear that door open, and she's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Holy crap, ma'am, your bobbies.
She looks down, she's like, what about them? I'm covered up, this is a whole bodysuit.
No one said anything bad. Quiz just like suddenly up, resting her chin in her hand in the foam, kicking her little back feet, like, hi.
Tsoki got his lightsaber out, taking a step forward, angry. In contrast.
Nameless stops mid pack and just is like, dang.
Just, all right, that's the reception I was expecting, lightsaber. Underneath her suit, Tsoki, she is basically just like a slime now. She looks like she might be the liquid from inside of a mana battery. What if that was a person?
All right.
She holds her mana battery out, and like it extends into a lightsaber, and then it goes the other end too. Duel
Apparently
of
mana
Fate
batteries
starts
are hot.
playing.
Oh, do we have to fight her? She's pretty.
Tsoki, I mean, be careful. What if she's your mother?
That's
Or even worse, your father.
I would make a fine father.
I don't know really how that works, but I guess you are goo, so.
It's like you killed one of my children, and then changed another one against me, and now
No,
you're
no.
currently packing my third.
No. He killed himself. We did not do that. He stabbed himself right in the eyeball. We were all there.
He
And
did
we
do
wanted
that.
to make friends with Boom. Boom is a good boy, which presumably I would say would speak to good parenting, but considering, everything.
Boom is a naive boy. He doesn't know the way of the world. He doesn't know the threat that you pose. As he as she holds her lightsaber out, like pointing at Tsoki.
Tsoki, what did you do? I'm confused. Tsoki is a very, very nice lad from what I've seen.
Yeah, he's an
Infinite
innocent
possibility, and you choose this. As she steps forward, mundane. As it takes another step, friendship. You disgust me.
I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna say adventure, and I'm gonna pull out my second sword.
She does the thing where she breaks her lightsaber and does the thing where she unscrews it and now she's holding two.
Yeah.
Enough talk. Have at thee.
Da 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 da.
All right, Tsoki, give me 2d20. I'm gonna do 2d20 too. Oh my god, I rolled really bad.
Oh. Go Tsoki, go Tsoki.
I
Oh,
rolled
fuck
even
me.
worse.
Yay!
Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna swap that 2 out for my 8 that I pondered, so we could just
That
tie here.
Yeah, that makes my rolls high. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
3-8, 3-8. No, wait, there's the physical buff. It would technically be 9.
It's just you guys see. All right, so her attacks are she's gonna go for your legs, Tsoki. That's clearly a miss, and then one goes for your legs and the other one goes for the neck at the other side. How do you dodge that? Because she's coming in quick. Also, she's big.
God damn.
No, she's not big. She's thick.
Oh, she's thick. It's a thick slime squirrel.
So I think I jump over the low slash, and then as I'm in the air and can't exactly dodge, it's just like a parry kind of situation where she'll throw me a distance as I'm blocking with the swords, and then I land elsewhere.
Queen's just gonna crawl over to Nameless and the warrior lady and be like, want some Skittles, some Squeedles while we watch the show.
She's like, can somebody help patch this up? I'm leaking everywhere here.
Will you promise not to shoot us anymore?
What is she leaking?
She's leaking some the green liquid that we've seen.
I'll help you tape your thingy closed if you promise not to shoot us. Actually, as a matter of fact, give Nameless your gun. Not me. I would accidentally pull the trigger. But, yeah.
Do you promise not to use it against my boss?
Well, I'm not going to do anything. I can't say anything for Tsoki, but Tsoki's their own person, so. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm still bleeding and dripping foam from, all of my face holes.
Oh god, it burns so much.
Yeah, it kind of does. So what do you say?
She will hand Nameless her large railgun / crossbow.
Excellent. Now I think I've got some duct tape in my bag somewhere, and she just starts digging.
All right, Vulpa, what are you up to while Tsoki's having this epic duel?
I am currently looking through my null metal rounds to see if I have ones that can fit this consonant typewriter.
Oh yeah, they work.
Yeah. We're gonna be loading no little rounds into that. And just kinda I'm gonna yell for Tsoki to duck. And then I'm gonna try and just see what shooting up a Tommy gun of no metal does.
Absolutely. Give me a d20. Like, yeah, you can hit her, and like she screams a little bit as like it like punctures through her shoulder, and she's just like, hypocrites.
No, we already called you that.
Well, I never claimed I wasn't a hypocrite.
Did you want to keep attacking with it? Because it is a
Yeah,
constant attack, right?
yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was like going by that rules or not.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like you hit her again, and like the one time she goes back with it, like from the right shoulder. The second time it's like the left shoulder, and she's getting closer to like you're forcing her back up against the door. You guys see like the green slime splashing up against the walls behind you and behind her.
Remember, we offered to talk, and you
Oh.
came out with violence.
Oh, that's from Jam. You know, these jam a lot.
Like the last one on its way towards her, she like holds up her gauntlet, and like a magnet, you see her hold the null metal like in her hand, almost like she's using the force. And then she flings it back at you, Vulpa. Don't worry, she's a terrible shot.
I think Tsoki tries to catch it with his quote unquote force, and then just fling it back at her.
Oh, definitely. Roll me a 20 sided.
We're just
Oh my
ping
God.
ponging this bullet.
This is just like the Ganon
Oh,
fight.
God.
13. It was at 1 for a second,
I
though.
was just like, Jesus Christ, what the
Like,
heck?
wow, what a way for Tsoki to go. Just like
Oh God.
no metal bullet right to the middle of his forehead. Just, thunk. Just done. Could you fucking imagine how unfucking like
That would have taken this game from hee hee
Anticlimactic.
ha ha to
Yeah.
oh, real quick.
And suddenly the adventure died.
with a 13, like it goes right through her mask, like right through her helmet. You hear it just shatter and her scream,
Uh-oh.
and then she like falls down. Where?
Oh. Would you look at that?
And out of the suit. Just
Damn, ma'am.
a slime squirrel shows up.
Oh, you're so cute.
Damn, I didn't want tails like that.
And like
Gonna have,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to rule 30 for her.
Like she looks around and it's just like, damn it. And like you see Tsoki, a little bit of like silver energy is pulsing through her right now.
Okay.
And she's just like, you may have bested me this time, but next time I'll have my revenge. And you see her like squeeze. Oh, she's going to try to run it. Like, I'm still going to give it a roll. I'm going to give her 2d20. She's going to try to squeeze into a pipe and escape you all.
No, come back. We want to be friends. You're so pretty.
That's a 13.
So, with her 13, as she like goes through the pipe, like it starts exploding all over the place. This
Yes,
whole
I do.
area, uh, the whole area is getting like overcharged situation. Like, and with silver, like silver smoke, very much like the steam you saw earlier. But it is still a success for her, so I do think she gets away for now. Oh, Fortune's just like, huh, that was really weird.
Right? Did you know that your boss was a sexy squirrel?
I mean,
A sexy slime squirrel?
I knew she was slime. I didn't know about the squirrel part.
So you knew about the sexy part.
Well, I mean, I don't like. She's like the only other like female presenting person that I've ever met.
Oh. I see. Okay.
I don't know how to like judge.
I mean,
That's
you have
fair.
Quee right there.
That's
Well-
true. Hello.
I didn't want to ask.
No, that's understand. It can be hard to ask. I understand. How's that duct tape holding up for you, by the way?
It's doing pretty all right. It's doing pretty all right.
Excellent. How are you feeling?
And she's like, I've been better. I feel like I want to go out and see the world.
Nice. That's a good dream. Adventure is fun. Just ask Tsoki.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Tsoki's just kind of like looking at the spot where Lithium left. He's a little bit confused, but he's like, he'll like put his lightsaber away and be like, "There might be hope for her yet."
Might be hope because she's a sexy slime squirrel.
Not only that,
Okay.
something's changed in her.
Oh, something's changed in her. Okay.
She became a sexy slime girl.
It's not. It's not the important part.
Are we sure? It feels pretty important.
What was that song from Beauty and the Beast? There might be something there that wasn't there before.
Yeah, adventure. Go have adventures, Fortune. But maybe stop by Ioni and see about making sure your eyeball case is all fixed up first.
She told me that like there was nobody that would talk to us in Ioni.
That's weird because the Admiral guy said that they wanted to understand, but they couldn't feel you. You could go with Boom. Boom's like a big talk show star now. It's really cool. You could be his manager. That's pretty adventurous. And y'all could see the world if you were traveling. Stars, celebrities travel quite a lot.
Okay. But I'm not changing my outfit like Boom did. I'm gonna stay like this.
You do look really cool.
Yeah,
I do look
honestly,
really cool.
You look great.
You'd be a very imposing man. You could be their manager and their bodyguard. I bet you'd
The
be good at that.
bodyguard part. Like I thought I was good at the bodyguard part right up until like he threw a bunch of candy in my face and then you took my gun.
Okay, but Nameless is kind of a badass, so like he only has one eye, and it's not because he was born with it. Like
I
he
only
went
have
through
one
some
eye.
shit. Well, and it looks very good on you, but like Nameless went through some shit to get that one eye. Traumatic shit.
Wasn't
She
he,
looks
like,
at Nameless
just
and-
stabbed by a serial.
It's like
Just
You
got
don't
stabbed
know,
in the
man.
eye. That's traumatic. I would find it traumatic.
You don't know, man.
I have no idea how badly this hurt.
I zone out and have like PTSD flashbacks.
Oh no. I'm
Even,
sorry.
his other eye works like a projector, so you all have to see his flashbacks.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I always make everything worse. Anyway, Tsoki, you doing okay?
I'll live. We got everything's still exploding around us.
The area is it's filling up with steam, but like it is all magic again. It is no longer just the green.
Okay.
Like multiple pipes are bursting at the same time, and like the whole room is filling with just Ioni magic. Like again, you start to feel that if you think it, it'll happen instead of just the straight green, which is magic filtered through null metal.
Right. Well, I think it's about time we figure out where all this magic was going.
Fortune's just like,
cell.
if you don't mind, I'm just gonna sit here and just nurse my leg.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's
As
leave
long
her.
as you'll be safe.
I think this whole time Vulpa's been trying to like use that shape changing thing and like become a slime fox.
You can look like a slime fox.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not like she's trying. Like she's working on it. And she's like, you know, trying to like look better. But it's like, nah, it's not working out for her.
It's because you're perfect just the way you are.
This is what we're seeing through that door. If you guys go through that door. And it's pipes, and like the pipe leads to a spot that shoots like a laser through the one of these crystals, then it'll shoot a laser through another crystal, and then that crystal would begin to charge up. Right now it is iridescent colored, like all colors at once because of what you did out there. Before it was green, I promise.
Okay.
Green is good too, but rainbows are better.
Do we ever figure out why they're filtering only the green? Like, why not all the colors?
Maybe because she's green?
Green was from very similar to how Gibbet did their mana battery. And lithium's originally from.
Oh.
So I imagine it's connected there.
So the straight up green, like mana battery, is magic, but when you remove all the spirits from it. So it is magic without a mind of its own. I don't know how you guys could figure that out here, but you definitely can. Like,
Magic with a mind of its own.
without. All
Without.
magic normally has a mind of its own.
What happens if we introduce it to Squeedles?
Oh, you like when you dumped it in the liquid, you change it to having a mind.
Oh. Interesting.
But this crystal up here, Tsoki, is currently housing about as much energy as the crew could put together. Like if all of you dropped all of your AP, it would be what's in this crystal right here.
Wow. So what you're saying is we
like-
should steal it.
Well, no.
No?
It's like, I think
Why not?
if we just ask, they would happily give it to us.
Then aren't they like dying and running away?
Well, not lithium. We ask of authority.
Well, do they know that it's here?
Can I just call out to of authority now that this place is more like Ioni?
Pull me 220 so it doesn't take the higher. I didn't think about that, but sure.
Can we just wheel him into existence here?
There we go.
Oh wow!
1000% the dude just shows
Goddamn.
up.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, let me call him. And then I just like, I draw a door, and then I open the door, and then he's just like there.
It's just
Oh
his
my
office on the other
God.
side. He's like, hey, I didn't know you could do that.
I mean, you just gotta think hard enough, right?
I mean, absolutely.
I tried to tell Reddick one of these times, like, to do magic, you just think glowy, and it works. And he was all like, "That's not how the world works." And I'm just like, "But it is. See, this is why I like Ioni. Ioni's great. I love it here."
Yeah, I just that's not how it works outside.
No, well,
Sad.
depending on who you ask.
Sadly,
Oh,
no. Sometimes Squeedles helps, but not always.
it sounds so much like so much work.
It is.
And he looks around, he's just like, oh, I hate what they did with the place here.
They
It's like,
tried.
Yeah,
oh,
of Liquid definitely wasn't a harbinger.
It was a sexy slime squirrel, though.
True.
Well, she was taking all of your magic and taking the life out of it.
oh, that explains why they felt so soulless.
Yeah, they didn't have one.
Don't worry though, we kind of fixed that. So Boom definitely has a soul now. Not so sure about Fortune, but I think she's working on it.
Yeah, Fortune is working on it because like you gave her the Squeedles, like yeah,
Cool.
you have influenced her enough that she will begin being her own person.
That's a journey she has to go on for herself, and I wish her all of the luck.
Well, she does have a good amount of fortune.
That's true.
It's
She's
like
gonna do great.
He looks up at the big crystal and just like his pupil whistles.
Thanks, I hate it.
There's definitely a breeze to it as well. Like it's like somebody turned on a fan next to you guys. He looks up at the crystal. He's like, "Wow, what is that?"
That's what Lithium was working on. It would seem a power source, conveniently.
Can we have it?
It's like I would love if you could get it out of here. It's giving me a headache.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we will
Yep.
gladly get rid of it for you.
Are you okay? Do you need some Squeedles?
I'll take some, and then like he just like grabs his glass and it fills back up, and he just starts drinking them again with his eyeball.
That's still creepy, but I'm glad you're having fun.
And she's like, "What? What could you possibly use just soulless energy for? That's all that's in there."
Presumably something nefarious?
Well, didn't they say they wanted to go to the moon?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, the last time Lithium fully collected soulless energy like that, she tried to kill the entire Lockstitch group and wipe out the Neverglades and a whole bunch of other stuff. We stopped it. That's the important part.
Mm.
Ah. Oh, we saw that. It was on the news. It was amazing. It was like that weird dodecahedron ship with the AT-AT Rexes.
Yeah.
Ah, that was so cool. You guys should turn that into a movie. I'm thinking space fight.
That does sound cool. Boom could
Legally distinct space conflict.
yeah. Boom could direct it. Or be a part of it. Whichever they would.
I mean, sure. I mean, you guys got movie studios here, right? I think. Did we do that
We do.
last time I was here?
We do. It's just like obviously and we've got you and Tomb Squad booked for a visit next month to shoot, and it's like, oh, title pending.
Oh.
I was thinking the A team, except for A's got to stand for adventure, or maybe it's just the Adventures of Tomb Squad. I don't. We're still workshopping it. I'm sure we'll have our minds made up by then.
Names are hard things to pick.
A is for adventure.
It's like,
It could be like a children's book.
or it could be like those Arthur Fortusk books. I love Arthur Fortusk's books. Have you read W is for the White Wedding?
I have not. I've been quite busy with work.
It's like, oh, I'll loan it to you. It's like
Shoot,
he goes back into he brings out the entire paperback collection of 26 books of Arthur Fortusk's.
Didn't they burn their library down?
for fun. Or for greeting. It's fine. It was fine.
Like, oh, just like we burn things down all the time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stick. Like all those books catch flames and then they just come right back.
Wow. That's useful.
When things burn down out there, is it forever?
Yes. Usually, unless someone
It
rebuilds it.
tends to be forever.
Ew. Why do you guys live out there?
Well, there's neat stuff to explore.
Neater than this? And he motions around himself.
Well, neater than? No. But equally
I
as
mean,
neat sometimes,
yeah,
yes.
There's so many ideas out there that you just don't have here.
There's also a lot of interesting people to meet.
Yeah.
Meet more people by just staying here.
He nods. He's just like, okay. I will take your word for it. I cannot leave Ioni. Most of them can't, if they leave Ioni, they end up being stuck in one form forever. Of
bummer.
Pain and of Secrets, two of the members that joined with you guys. They are stuck in the forms that they are. Stuck is a strong word. They've decided to be that permanently.
Because they chose that.
They chose it. What was
Do
that?
they get? I was thinking they should get a Rumspringa.
Yeah, basically. That would. Okay. Yeah, just he makes a note of it. It's just okay, maybe when you hit a certain maturity level as an Ionian, you have to go out and see the world and decide whether or not you're coming back.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That might stop the world from being kind of boring. Right now, it's just we get everything based on communications.
And we can
Or
just
television.
read stuff here.
Yeah, when you get everything you want, it's not as interesting. Working for it makes it worth it.
Well, we'll get this planned out then. What if we have a little trade program? When one of the Ionians hit a certain age, we send them to the Silver Thimble and you show them the world.
I can show you the world.
I'm sure we can make that work.
Yeah, that sounds possible.
He reaches his hand out to Tsoki and he's just tell me, princess, when was the last time you let your heart decide?
I let my heart decide every day.
Oh, very
To
good.
decide on
Thumbs up.
adventure?
It's a lot of the time, yeah. It's kind of my thing.
Excellent.
All right. It's just so how do we get that crystal down? And that we don't have to answer that question situation. It's just I just imagine a compilation of you all ripping getting the crystal down.
I was gonna say jump cut is just on the ship and we're just like,
Right.
man, that was tough.
Someone made a very good question though. What would happen if we introduce Squeedles to the crystal?
The crystal would then be I don't think it's gonna go in because it is a crystal. It would basically be throwing up against it. You could hypothetically power it up with living magic, but then it's gonna be a person.
Oh.
And it's not gonna want to power your ship.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I mean, on one hand, new friend, but I know we need the ship. I know.
It's like I can't have more engines being like also living people.
But what if the whole ship was a living person?
I offered that. Like, you
Alan's
guys
like,
said
"Please
you didn't
stop."
want to grow one. I was just like, I know a guy who can grow a ship for you. And everybody's like, no, we don't want to grow it. And I was just like, all right, fine. Don't go see him.
We could have a cereal grower ship, probably.
I know Osiria's never actually been shown to do things like that. Like, but like there is a character out there that will more than happily do it. Like, just plant you guys a ship. Just kind of got to go to hell to meet him.
Oh. Well, that sounds scary.
Sounds fun.
He's a cool guy. All right, hold on. 1 second. I got it. We never went to the jazz club.
That's the celebratory after party, obviously.
We gotta be at the cool fucking club because I like the club.
It's the epilogue.
Wait, can I like ask of Jazz if I can borrow that sax?
It's like, not really. The sax is me. If you want a saxophone, you can just think of one.
Oh, I want to think of one, but yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be holding an instrument, for sure.
Okay, and then so the splitting images, right? Gonna create a couple of them, delay them, and then like do a barbershop quartet kind of deal. With like they're all playing instruments at slight delay.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just like or like what's that one like yeah, exactly. Excellent. Good. We all get the
People
mode.
don't make clones of themselves. It's so much more convenient for everything.
Of Jazz is like one of my favorite fucking like ones though. I like this guy. I love this guy. Look at him. Look at him.
They look so
He's
good.
He's the harbinger of jazz, and it's hilarious. Well, he's not. Well, I mean, kind of. These. Hey, the Ionians after the silver happened, Tsoki, they are not locked in these forms, but they are locked into the eye situation. Like they're not gonna stop doing the eye thing.
Okay.
They are all minor harbingers.
So like they've kind of been locked in just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. But they still have plenty of room to play.
Okay.
But like they do not become things that don't have just one big eye. And yeah, that is the power source for the ship coming forward. Like it is Harbinger energy. It is the same. Like Ioni is Harbinger power. For the record, the whole city is. So the way that we got to space before, same kind of thing. We just need an engine to make this work. And we've got Royce, we've got Leo, we've got Flynn. We got plenty of people that can figure out how to get from this point to that point. And yeah.
Oh shit, son, we going to the moon.
It's like step one of going to the moon has been complete. Also, we now know that Lilithium is still out there. She's a slime squirrel. Apparently a sexy slime squirrel. And but now she has like a little bit of a sense of adventure to her. like she is coming around.
Right? There's hope.
Hey, so real quick, we came to Ioni looking for a power source. We learned that they had a group of people cleaning up the accident that happened last time, and that group of people actually was Lithium pretending to be a harbinger, or pretending to be one of the ofs, and she created a large thing to like filter out magic into one kind of magic so she could be more powerful. And possibly she was trying to destroy the world, or like destroy you all, because she does not like you. You all very successfully just kind of snuck your way into it. And cool. I will take care of that. I'll take care of all of those at the same time. It'll probably be the beach episode when I do that, because that's when it makes sense. You guys very successfully snuck your way in there, despite a couple of like drawbacks, mainly Kui spilling Squeedles everywhere, except for that did not go badly for her.
Not really. I mean, it kind of went bad when I stuffed them in my bullet holes, but you know, that happens.
You guys made multiple friends of Boom and of Fortune. Tsoki got in a small lightsaber battle, then we just repeatedly shot Lithium like 3 times. Actually, you shot her twice. Then one bullet was deflected back at you. Then Tsoki grabbed that bullet and threw it back at her. You guys got a crystal, realized you could just ask of authority immediately, and he just appeared. So Tsoki's getting really good at doing the Ioni thing.
Hell yeah.
And yeah,
Practicing.
just gotta believe.
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
Basically.
Or in this case,
So-
Squeedles.
We've got another game tomorrow at 5. It is Amon, Foley, Ibring, and Valentina. So that game's going to be wild. Rupert's screaming,
As he should.
as he should. And there we go. That was the end of this game. I hope everybody had fun. Like, first, like, technically, like, second mission, but we haven't seen the first one yet. But it went perfectly fine. And yeah,
I got stabbed a little.
got stabbed a little bit. And there we go, everybody. I'm good. Goodbye forever.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
Don't
You
forget
guys
your
are great.
government mandated Squeedles.
Ah.